Let's go ahead and look through how we will make corrections as we take check-ins this year in math, as well as we'll do a similar process for our unit tests as well as we make corrections. So as I look at our check-in from Flex Friday last week, it looks like as a class, learning target number 2, so literal equations, level 3 was the trickiest for us. So let's start by just looking at a few more examples like this. So I'd like you to watch letter A here with me, and then try letter B, and we'll see if we've got this down. So first off, as we look at letter A, a few different ways we could do this. We're trying to solve for n, so I'm going to circle n. So first off, we can get rid of this m on the outside of the parentheses. It's multiplied, so if we divide by m on both sides, we can get rid of it. It's going to leave us with n minus 3 equals 9 divided by m. Now, since my parentheses are no longer have something on the outside, we can get rid of them, which leaves me here. So now to get rid of a minus 3, let's go ahead and plus 3 to both sides, leaving us with n equals 9 divided by m plus 3. Now, many of you wanted to distribute this m, which is also an option. I think it's a little bit of a trickier way to do this, but we definitely can do it that way. And when we do this, we're going to get mn minus 3m equals 9. Oops. So again, we're looking to solve for n. So let's go ahead first and plus 3m to the other side here, leaving us then with mn equals 9 plus 3m. We're trying to get n by itself, so now we need to divide by m on both sides, and we need to divide the entire side by m, leaving us with n equals 9 divided by m plus 2 m's divided here are going to go away, leaving us with 3. So we do get the same answer. I would say that first method's a little bit easier, a little bit quicker, but definitely both will work. So go ahead, pause this video, try this second one using either of those ways, and let's see if you can solve for P. All right, welcome back. Let's show this one in both ways, depending on which way you did it. So we're solving for P. We're going to get rid of times s by dividing by s first, leaving us with P plus 1 equals 8 divided by s. Now we can drop our parentheses since we no longer have something on the outside. To get rid of plus 1, we'll minus 1 from both sides, leaving us with P equals 8 divided by s, all minus 1. Check in, see how you did on that one. If you made a mistake, go back and fix it. And now let's complete the same problem with kind of that other way that I saw students solving this as we looked at the check-in. And if you solved it this way, tune in. If you solved it the other way, move forward in the video a little bit. So the other way would be distributing. So we'll get SP plus 1S equals 8. So the first thing we'll do here, we're trying to get P by itself, is we'll minus 1S from both sides, leaving us with SP equals 8 minus 1S is the same as just S. To get P by itself, let's divide by S on both sides. Need to divide the entire side by S. So we'll have 8 divided by S minus S divided by S goes away, leaving us with just 1 for this problem. So a couple different ways we can do those. Those were the two that were trickiest, rightfully so. There were level 3s in that section. If you feel like you need more practice with problems like this, please let me know and I'll get you some more practice. Right, so let's look through our steps for making these corrections today. So first thing I'd like you to do is pause this video and open up your student view and check your scores for our check-in for target number 1 and target number 2. These were both out of 6. Now, if you had scores of 6 out of 6 and 6 out of 6, you got 100%, you got nothing wrong in your check-in. I'd still like you to watch this video to see for times when you do get something incorrect, what you would do. If you have anything less than 6 above here, that means you have some corrections to make. So next step I'd like you to do is sign back into Desmos using your Google. So again, student.desmos.com, and open back up this check-in that we took on Friday. So open that back up. Pause the video, get there. Next, you'll see if you open up each of your questions here. On the top of your screen, you should see this little message icon. Now, if this is not highlighted green, if it just looks as circled here, that means you had no feedback on this screen, which means that you had the correct answer. So you can move on to the next screen and check out your next one. However, if you had a highlighted message, it almost looks like a text message. Like I've sent you a text message here. If it's highlighted green, that means that I've left you some feedback. And if I left you some feedback, that means you did have the incorrect answer on this problem. So you need to make a fix on this. So looking for any green message icons, and if you have any green message icons, that means that question was incorrect. This green message icon, you'll see my response. Slide that you had a green message icon, so your question was incorrect, that you come in here and you edit your response. So you re-click in this box and you change your answer to the correct answer. That's going to tell me that now you understand and that you used either my video or my feedback to correct your answer here. Screen that has one of these green notifications. Okay, so of course, like we said in class this week, we're only going to get better if we make mistakes and fix them. So I would like you to either, I left you some pretty detailed responses. When you click, if that's not enough to help you fix your mistake, then in the daily doc, I've got a video that walks through every single question from the form or from the check-in. So you can also use this to help you if you need some more help. Now, if both of those things aren't helping you enough, please reach out to me and I would love to help you further. But I'm going to ask on any. So we're going to start today with making corrections on our check-in. As soon as you've corrected once you've corrected all of those slides, you are done with step number 2 in our daily doc today.